Shalom. I want to start off by saying Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the head apostles of GMS and a salute to you Watkins that are tuning in. I'm the son of the Bar GMS Boston. Coming back with another show. And I have an article here by RT which I just want to talk about. So the heading reads, Involving kids in drag queen shows is deviance, not pride. The annual Pride Month has gone from normalizing relations between consenting adults to sexualizing children. And this is a prime example of why the United States of America is Babylon the Great, man, in the scriptures. Okay, this place is filthy, it's abominable, and it upholds everything that is contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, man. Now now what they want to do is they want to push down your children's throat this alphabet movement, man. Okay, which a child look at this, got a little girl there, right, or probably a boy, you know, with a wig on, you know. And truth be told, a child has no business in learning anything about sex, man. You know, until they come to adult age. All right, but we understand through this, you know, through the scriptures that this place is filthy. Now, the so-called white man, which is the man of perdition, Esau, Edom, is the one spearheading this, and he's attacking, you know, the young population, the children, because the scriptures say, "Train up a child in his way, in the way that he shall go, and should not depart from it." It's common sense that if you indoctrinate a child from when they barely know anything and all they know is this type of wickedness, they will either consent or accept or even, you know, perform that wickedness themselves, man. Because this is what they want to do. You know, the elites of this world, you know, want to create a dystopian future in which you have all kind of freakism, man. You know, which is the new world order, man. And this is why the Lord is going to destroy this place. And the Lord is going to destroy America, man. This place cannot keep going on with this madness. Now, it says, a Pride Month event at a Dallas gay bar sparked massive social media outrage over the weekend after footage surfaced of children being invited to participate in a drag queen show. The Drag the Kids to Pride, it's madness, event held at the Mr. Dallas gay nightclub on Saturday became the focus of media attention as conservatives protested outside the club. Now, this is straight out madness and confusion, man. All right, real quick. This is 2 Peter 2:6 says, "In turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after shall live ungodly." So Sodom and Gomorrah were destroyed for homosexuality, all kind of sexual immorality, fornication, adultery, all kinds of things going on in Sodom and Gomorrah, and the Lord burned that place with fire, man. It turned that place into ashes, man. Right? As an example of what will happen to any kingdom or anybody that wants to hop on that sodomite wave, man. So America ain't no different. You know, if the Lord felt like this about Sodom and Gomorrah, the scriptures tell you that the Lord changes not in the book of Malachi. What makes you think that the Lord's going to be with this place and not level this place? The Lord's getting ready to flatten this place, man. And this is the top of the creme when it comes to you know, abominations, man. When it goes into wickedness, that and adultery. You know, these are sins unto death. This is in nasty wickedness, man. You know, but who we got here? All you see in this picture is Edomites, right? So-called white men. All right, our forefather Job said that he would not even let these devils among the flock of his dogs because they're vile. Right? That's that man of perdition. As a matter of fact, let me grab that. right? This is our 2 Thessalonians 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. That's the so-called white man. He's the man of sin, all right? And he's the son of perdition. Why? Because he's going to be destroyed, all right? So-called white man, which is the nation of Edom, is first going to go into slavery, the elites, right? Because the Lord said the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So that with that prophecy needs to be fulfilled. And after they serve their purpose in the kingdom of heaven, in the kingdom to come, they're going to be completely eradicated, man. Because they're profane. They're outside the temple. You know, at least these other nations, they have a little inclement into I wouldn't say righteousness, but a little inclement into doing things right. You know, a little inclement into pretty much, you know, not doing crazy stuff, man. Freakism, you know. But Esau, Edom, all throughout his track record, you can go back to the Greeks, right? The Romans, which America is nothing more than the last leg of the Roman Empire. But you know that the Roman Empire came off of the Greeks, stemmed off of them. You see, and the Greeks were all into freakism, man. You know, you got gym. Even the very word gym goes into nakedness, nudeness, gymnos. You see, because the so-called white man is vile, man. He's profane. That's profanity. That's complete profanity, man. Now they want to involve your children. Why would you want to continue to live in a place like this, man? To be in a kingdom like this, and the thing is that, you know, this philosophy is being portrayed all throughout the planet, man. There's more countries that are accepting this alphabet group movement, and the countries that do punish this, you know, they'll send the human rights associate whatever the hell they got, you know, the world human rights group, international law, and they try to go in there, you know, and claim human rights abuse and stuff like that. Because why? Because we have a wicked ruler, man. This is 2 Peter 2:6 says, "In turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that should live ungodly." So the Lord flattened Sodom and Gomorrah because of homosexuality, all kind of sexual immorality, right? All kinds of adultery going on, all kinds of pretty much sexual wickedness, right? So what makes you think that the Lord is not going to destroy America, man? If he put an example of what will happen, right? If any country or kingdom wants to hop on the Sodom wave, right, or on that spirit of wickedness, of abominable spirit, man, right? This time ain't no difference. The scriptures say the Lord changes not. He's the same yesterday and before. According to the book of Malachi, right? So this time, just like Sodom and Gomorrah, he's going to destroy America by nukes. Because America will be nuked, man. All right. Now this is Revelations 17:1. "And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters." And that's talking about America. The waters represents people, okay? "With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication." Okay, and that wine is that philosophy. Okay, you know, democracy, liberalism, women's rights. All right, the alphabet group, which in this case, this is the subject we're on right now. Right now, they want to have your children being turned into freaks. You see, it says, "So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color. And that woman is America, man. All right. This is why they have a song that goes, "Stand beside her and guide her," because America has never been touched by any foreign power. It sits like a virgin. You know, hasn't seen any foreign wars. So it says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, right? Because this place is known as, to a lot of people, as heavenly, man. You know, a lot of people truly believe that the streets are paved with gold. It says, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, right? Because this is known as the land of opportunity. It says, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication, right? So that cup, full of abominations, goes into what we're reading right here, man. This is abominable. This is what, a little Edomite boy with a wig on, drag power. See, and all you see is Edomite faces in there, man. Because these people are vile, man. These people are profane, which the word profane goes into being outside the temple. These people have no place in being in power, man, because this is what they will turn the world into. All right, a dystopian, flamboyant, you know, pretty much a society where there won't be any men, because the men are gonna be feminine. All right, they're gonna be drag queens. Why? Because they're attacking what they call the future of tomorrow, which is the children. Because that little boy, that little devil right there is gonna grow up, right? And if all he knows is to accept this, you know, all he knows is to pretty much that this is okay, and that he can become that himself, and you know, and that this is normality, then guess what? In the future, when he becomes of age, either he gonna be this abomination, or he's gonna accept it, man, and he's gonna go right full along. You know, and you know, they get, quite frankly, you know, this is an all out frontal attack to the men in our nation, man. They've always done this, because if you go back into slavery, you know, they will have our men be clean, smooth faced. You know, they will basically demasculize us, take our masculinity away. You had something called buck breaking. You see that during the slave day, because Esau, he's scared of us, man. He's scared of a Israelite man, you know, so-called black man, Native American or Latino with a beard. You know, we intimidate them because we're more masculine than them. We're manly. These people, these devils are you know, weak, feminine. You know, homosexuals, man. And that's exactly what this new world order is all about, man. It's all about creating a society where it's easy to rule. Okay, creating a society where the I should say the theme is that of freakism. You know, no man in anywhere. You know, where women are in charge. You know, why? Because they're easier to rule. Women are led by their emotions. They're easier to rule. The Lord didn't design women to be rulers. They designed women to be the tail, okay, to be under a man. But this devil is Satan, whereas the word Satan goes into adversary. He's completely anti everything that has to do with the laws and commandments of the Heavenly Father. Okay, back to Revelation 17, verse 5. It says, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. And it's no longer a mystery. Why? Because we're exposing this place. All right. we're telling you people that America, or the United States of America, is Babylon the Great. The word Babylon goes into confusion. It's a Hebrew word, babal, which means confusion, right? And that this is straight out confusion. Men being dressed as women. Even the very same name of this bar, the see, you see it says MISSTER. They try to mix Mrs. with Mr. It's straight out confusion, man. This is why America needs to be destroyed. It says, and the woman, Salakia, verse 6, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. It says, and the angel said unto me, wherefore this thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which hath the 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit. Goes into the so-called white man, as Esau, Edom, because the bottomless pit is Europe. Okay, it says, and go into perdition, and he is going to go into perdition. It says, and they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not and yet is. Now let me get to the point. Let's jump down to the 18th chapter. This is the end of the end conclusion of America. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitations of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. And what's gonna cause Babylon to become the habitations of devils is these nuclear missiles. After these missiles burn this place up, over time, this is gonna be a barren desert land. It will never be inhabited again. Okay, because this is the place that portrays, or have been portraying, all this wickedness, man. As we're reading from that article. You see, and it tells you in verse 3, it says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. You see that? So America will be destroyed. Now, Luke 17 and 26, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Right, because these Babylonians ain't thinking about the Lord coming back. They ain't thinking about any type of prophecies. Especially Esau, he believes that this place is going to go on forever. But if you leave it up to him, he will completely destroy everything, the world. As it is written, if the days ain't cut short, there will be no flesh to be saved. Because this man is a freak. He's a mad scientist. He's everything that you can think of in a nightmare. Because this is really all a big nightmare, all right? It says, likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. Right? Because when the Lord ain't gonna say when He's bringing forth the judgment, the exact day. That's why you gotta watch. You gotta be vigilant. And not get contaminated. With the vileness of Babylon. Okay, which is America, or anywhere else in the world, because like I said, the American juice is everywhere. But America will be destroyed, and it needs to be destroyed. Why? Like I said, You as a father, man, in his right mind, should be scared to send your sons and your daughters and kids to school, man, because this is the shit they're pushing down their throats. You see? Because, you know, when you send your kids to school, they're at these Edomites' mercy, man. You know, because they see them for most of the day. What they say, school's like the second home. You know, these kids go to school for 8-12 hours a day. You know, which is most of the day. A day has 24 hours. You see? So, and you know, we're tired, man. This is why we long for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Why? Because this place is wicked, man. Let me see what else I had. 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Right? And that man of sin is Esau Edom, and he is the son of perdition because he will be destroyed. After they served out their purpose in the kingdom of heaven, right? And prophecies fulfilled and judgment is brought upon them, they will ultimately be destroyed. It says, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he's God. See that? And that's Esau Edom. He wants to redo the ordinances of the Heavenly Father, man. You know? He would say, the Lord said, for a man shall leave his mother and cleave unto his wife. And Esau will tell you that a woman shall leave her mom and cleave unto her wife. Or a man shall cleave unto another man as husbands, or some bullshit. The complete opposite. Why? Because he's profane. He is that son of perdition, all right?